So for this assignment, we have to describe and talk about domestic violence, and what it is, what a whole bunch of different things are within it, statistics and everything like that. First thing, what is domestic violence? It's defined as an aggressive behavior, or an aggressive or threatening behavior within the home. Which means, if you're in your house and someone starts getting, physical, or it could even be, verbally abusive, that is considered domestic violence. I kind of like this picture. I know the words are backwards, but this picture it kind of shows how domestic violence isn't just physical. It can also be abusive. As you can see the fist coming out of the man's mouth. It kind of shows the nature of domestic violence and what it really is. It's changing over time. It's just kind of interesting to me how all that works. A few other things. I talked about this in my other video, but domestic violence in Nevada it's first for fatal homicides or fatal domestic violence acts, and so therefore, the state of Nevada is number one. It's kind of dangerous. Statistically, they're 23rd as far as calls go out. Las Vegas has 69% of all of those calls in the whole state of Nevada. So as you can see, it's mostly coming from Nevada or from Las Vegas, which is very significant. It talks about the different degrees of domestic violence as well. So on here, as you can see, it kind of goes through the different domestic violences on there. The first offense, you're gonna have jail time. It could be anywhere from 2 days to 6 months, or it could be 40 hours to 120 hours of community service. As you can see right here, it talks about it right there. And that's just, because of the extent of it. And as you go more and more and more into it, and you commit more offenses, that obviously goes up. That's just how it is. Kind of Nevada's goals and everyone's goals is to stop domestic violence. This isn't what we want. It's not something that's any good, honestly. It hurts everyone. It affects everyone within it. Do protective orders work? Do restraining orders work? What's the difference between them? A protective order is actually, personally, I have a protective order against someone right now, and it's just saying they can't come within X amount of feet of me and everything like that, and it does help. It really does. I suggest every victim of domestic violence gets one if they are honestly afraid for their life, or that they fear getting hurt, and that's just something that you should do. But all of this, different laws, different things, they're all there. The laws in Nevada are pretty straightforward. They're pretty clear on everything, and that's just how it is. They talk about kind of what I was showing earlier, according to what your offense is, and if there was verbal, or if it was physical, or what happened there. Each one gets a worse penalty depending on how it is. But domestic violence is serious. It's sad, but it's a serious thing, and we need to fix it. We need to focus on helping the victims find a way to overcome it. That's domestic violence.